all the problems I would have had. So what kind of things do you think, the most common question I'm asked, I've taken care of people for a good 14 years, what most common question I get asked is, what kind of, is this? How did my spine get that way? And people look at their tests, x-rays, or they feel how their spine's doing, they're like, how did this happen? So I have a lot of practice owners here, probably a lot of them around. What kind of things, you can just shout out, do you think probably affect the alignment of a person's spine, or the integrity of their spine? A bus driver, emotional reactions, stress, falling, accidents, sitting at a computer, yeah, like this, you know, looking at the screen like that or something for 8 hours, okay? People do that. What else? Other kinds of things. What? Playing sports, yeah, falling down and on your head, okay? Carrying children on one side, right? That kind of thing. What else do a lot of people in Boulder tend to do at this time of year?
Go down hills really fast.
Go down hills really fast, right? On some matter of transportation, whether it be a snowboard or ski or sled or whatever. I mean, could those things, you know, snowboarding and going down like this repeatedly ever affect your spine? Okay? Or falling asleep on the couch. Okay? Talking on the telephone. Things we do every day. Get car accidents. The birth process. Maybe you've ever been through the birth process. Okay? Some of you twice. Okay? So they take a baby's head and pull on it. You know, if it's with a forceps or a vacuum extraction, even worse. Most of the time we see people, their first subluxations have happened when they were young. And all of those things then accumulate as stress and tension in their spine. People wonder, well, how did that happen? Because you've had a spine and you've been alive. And you've done things to it. Okay? Do me a favor. Can you just pass that around? People can play with it. It's kind of fun to play with. Okay. So the type of work we do, network spinal analysis, a lot of you are in care. It's not your typical chiropractic wrestling match. It's not someone jumping from the third rope on your back and going with their elbow into your neck or twisting your head different ways. It's nothing like that. It involves very gentle types of adjustments, about the amount of pressure you put on a closed eye, very light. And the type of care is about your central nervous system. It's helping your nervous system develop the ability to be more self-correcting. Because guess what? You can do lots of different things to temporarily repair your spine for a week or two, could you not? Lots of different things. Okay? Network spinal analysis care is the only type of care in the bodyworks healing arts that's actually been shown, research and more research studies than anything else in the bodywork healing arts in terms of people's quality of life changes and actually their nervous system developing the ability to make its own changes and be more self-correcting. And the type of care that people's bodies develop these breath and movement waves and movements as their body learns to make its own corrections and they experience that. People, as we work at them, will feel their body movement twist, they'll have emotional releases, physical, chemical, emotional stresses released, they'll have chemical detoxing very commonly as well, and they'll feel their body make its own changes. They'll pop and crack and release as their body learns to make changes. So the first part of care, which most of you are in, what I want you to pay attention to is, one, your body releasing tension. Bones, muscles, and nerves becoming more peaceful and more able to move. Raise your hand if you think you probably can use more peace in your spine. Okay? Alright, so part one of care is your body just getting your bones, muscles, and nerves more peaceful and more at ease and less tension. And as that happens, helping your body develop a respiratory movement, a breath moving up through your spine as your craniosacral mechanism gets restored, your body learning how to then move into making its own corrections and feeling the muscles move your spine and hearing things as your body learns to correct the curvatures of your spine. It's an amazing, amazing process. So what I want to mention closing is this. Understand, people have strong, healthy, well-aligned spines. Yes, they have less headaches, and they have more energy, and they feel better, and they have move better, but they also have far less heart disease. Far less. Strokes far less. Cancer less. Medically related deaths almost nil because they don't use that stuff. They have less exposure to that. It makes it essential in taking care of your body. And if you map out a person's body, okay, each different area goes to different parts. Can you do me a favor, Kevin? Can you stand over here? Just right over here. With your back towards everybody. Okay, so you can map out a person's body, and you guys have these charts that you don't have to look at now. You can look at Kevin here. But here in each area, you can probably all point to parts of your body that you know affect you. Okay? Up here, right under the base of the skull, that area affects a person's eyes, ears, nose, sinuses, their immune strength, their blood pressure. Often their pressure in that area, the blood pressure can go up several points. Down through here, a person's lower neck, above their shoulders, that goes to their arms and their fingers and their thyroid. Down through here, between a person's shoulder blades, that area goes into their lungs, into their heart. Okay, down through here, you have nurse supplied many different digestive organs, from your pancreas to your liver to your gallbladder to your stomach. Down through here, your nurse supplied going down to your legs and your reproductive organs, and your nerves coming down your legs affect your ankles and your hips. So often people say, I've had knee problems for 20 years or ankle problems for 20 years or 5 years or whatever, and no one's ever checked that they have good nerve supply coming out of their legs to heal that. And they'll keep playing their ankle or knee or hip, but not realize, whole mechanics tear off as well as the nerve supply for it to heal. You did a good job. Okay, so before I close up, I'm going to close by sharing a brief story. And before I do that, there are a couple practice members who are going to briefly share their experience of care, how it's affected their own life.